just a little bit. I think I could overdrive it just a little bit. I think I could overdrive it just a little bit. I think I could overdrive it just a little bit. I think I could overdrive it just a little bit.
Yo, 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 what is up, and welcome back to another episode of the Yo, Yo, Yo podcast with Martin and Hooter.
What's up, everybody, and how are you, Hooter?
Another week, another no cue for me, but I still know when to fucking yo, yo, yo it up, dude. That's what I call a professional.
After 266 of these fucking things, I hope so.
It's fucking clockwork, dude.
267 today, dude.
I'm a seasoned vet.
267. I've committed longer to this than most relationships.
Yeah, dude, I mean, we're doing it, dude.
Thank you guys for sticking it out. Those of you who've been here for all 267. Those of you who got here, and it's not like the 100, the 200, the 300 milestone. No, fuck it. It's 267, and that's a goddamn milestone, Hooter.
I'd say.
I'll say, bro.
Look at you double fisting coffee, dude.
Huh?
Look at you double fisting coffee.
That's what I do, Hooter. I got to tell you.
Tell me.
Today is May. What is today, Chicky?
Nice.
May 3rd.
Can't even get a thought out. Chasing Cheeky around the house. What's today, Cheeky? Unreal. Mid-sentence. Couldn't even finish the sentence. He said, I gotta tell you. Mid-sentence. Couldn't tell us. And then proceeded to say, Cheeky, what's today?
So
Unreal.
So here's the thing. I was going to say we're balls in May, but I wanted to be specific. And you knew what number it was?
Bro, 3 days in and he wants to talk about we're balls in May. Oh my God.
It only takes 2 and we're in 3. So we're balls deep.
Dude.
Speaking of being balls deep.
Oh man.
Do you know
wait, finish your thought. What about May?
Then I'm going to lose my thought.
Oh.
All right. Let me write this down so I don't forget.
Goddamn grandpa over here.
Balls deep. I mean, balls deep is what I was going to say. Okay.
No, ask Cheeky.
Cheeky, what's balls deep?
Cheeky, what am I thinking right now?
So anyway, here we are. It's freaking May, dude. Like April came and went. Like, look, I got to tell you, there's still a lot of people that haven't moved on with their life since the shutdown started in March. There's still people that are like, it's not safe yet. I don't feel comfortable. We are loosening these restrictions a little too. There's people that had said, fuck it, that never went on lockdown. I mean, hey, and I'll shout them out. Side Dick Eddie and George Perez. Those are just two fools that I could think of that never said, quit. Those dudes are like fucking superheroes. And I might get shit on for saying that because people are like, how can you endorse people that are out there being irresponsible?
Hey,
they didn't catch shit. I'm not saying that this isn't a deadly fucking virus, right? But there are extremes. They are on the side of the spectrum where they just said, fuck all this, I'm not afraid of it, and have gone out there and unbothered and have not been affected by it in any way, shape, or form. On the other side of that spectrum, there are people, and this is what my point is, that we're in May, who we're looking at now coming up on April, May, a year and 2 months, 14 months almost, where their life has paused.
Yeah.
By no fault of their own. I mean, they're doing everything that they've been told to do by the, professionals. And it's like they're starting to come back out into the world slowly.
Like peeking out and
They're
shit.
peeking out. They're
It's
finally
like a turtle, just like.
It's like a caterpillar coming out of the cocoon for a second round, and it's scary for a lot of people. And that was my point with this whole thing, is that we're in May now, and now it's like, holy shit, we're coming up on summer. There's no way. I don't think that we'll be shut down this summer. Now, you know, you look at California, you look at most places in the U.S., we're fucking moving forward, dude. Now you look at Mexico and India, they got some, like India is balls deep in cases right now. You know, they're breaking records. It's devastating them. And I just want to say to all the people that have paused your lives, you know, not saying that it was right or that it was wrong or anything like that. Just when you do come back, man, I wish you all the best. I hope that you are able to function in this new, it's a new fucking world, Hooter. Let's be honest. And I've thrown the word fuck in there a lot right now, and that's fine.
But that's just you doing,
dude. Listen, I reposted Martika the other day. She posted something that said, and she reposted somebody, but she posted something that said, I sprinkle fuck in every sentence like parsley on food or whatever, you know. And I reposted that, and I was like, yeah, you know, I don't, why do I have to apologize for fuck? It's part of my it's part of me, you know. But anyway, here we are. It's March. I'm sorry, it's May. They both start with the num. It's May.
What a mess.
And it's that was magic. So it's a big month. It's a big month, Hooter. Here we are. We've got Cinco de Mayo coming up. We've got May the 4th be with you coming up. We've got Mother's Day coming up.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And we've got Mexican Mother's Day coming up.
That's
dude, and that's all before the 10th.
Yeah, no shit.
So how jam-packed so how balls deep are we now? I mean, you were shitting on me earlier talking about we're only 3 days in. Well, freaking 2 days away from Cinco de Mayo and only fucking 7 away from the Mother's Day. That's the Mexican one. Even sooner to the American one.
Dude.
Come on, man.
I guess God must love Mexican mothers more, dude, because it made it sooner than...
No. Mothers, that's later, homie.
Oh, well, then fuck Mexican mothers, I guess God said, because...
A day later.
Yes.
What's that? Stop it. It is Mexican Mother's Day. What are you going to say? What are you saying? What is it, Guatemalans? You're representing for the Guati section of the freaking country over there. It's not just Mexican mothers. It's Guati mothers. It's Salvi mothers.
Pupusa mothers.
Pupusa mothers matter.
Yeah. And they also like tortillas. They don't need tortillas.
Okay. All brown mothers. All Spanish-speaking mamas.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you want to know how big of a cocksucking pig I am, dude? The biggest.
You didn't even know.
No.
Okay.
I knew.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know the Mexican one.
The 10th. It's always the 10th.
Okay.
El 10 de Mayo.
Oh, okay. So, only the American one is always the Sunday.
It's the Sunday.
Gotcha. Okay. So, I'm the biggest cocksucking pig because my dumbass...
Yes.
Without knowing, scheduled practice on Cinco de Mayo. Piece of shit.
Well, wait a minute. Are people celebrating Cinco de Mayo, bro?
Oh, you don't think they're not, dude?
I don't think they're not.
You don't think they're not going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
I think they're not. You think they're not, you mean? You mean to say you think they're not? Not you don't think they're not.
Yeah, you don't think... Just got dadded by my dad. I feel like a big dumb fuck. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But that time he definitely got me. No.
You don't think the think?
Fucking donkey.
Okay, no, go ahead.
So I scheduled Cinco de Mayo practice.
Yes.
Fucking asshole.
What are you doing? Evening practice?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when the battle happened.
That's when the battle of tequila shots, bro. And I'm like, hey man, that was some dad shit because I'm not even worried about Cinco de Mayo. I'm not even planning for that
cares?
shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be
How many white
right now.
people you have on your team?
Oh, dude, Carson's getting fucking gentrified.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a lot.
they're displacing all the Samoans.
All of them. I got not one. I got a bunch of whites now, dude.
Oh wow, no
And
more.
so you
juniors.
know they got their fucking sombreros
They got their sombreros and their tequila shots
and their burros ready.
and their sorapes.
Yeah.
Sarapes.
They're gonna drop their kid off at practice in a fucking burro. Bro.
It's Taco Tuesday all month.
They're gonna pull up with a fucking.
Did you say burro?
Yeah, a battery operated burro, a hybrid burro, bro.
A mechanical burro.
Yeah, gets fucking 220 miles on a full charge. Fucking hilarious.
I don't know. Dude, listen, we've talked about Cinco de Mayo. I feel like every year we
Shit on
we
it.
dive into Cinco
I
de
shit
Mayo
on mothers a lot
on Mother's Day.
on Mother's Day because I feel they get a little bit too much. But you know what? That's fine.
Listen.
I just feel I don't like.
Bro, babies pop out of their pussies and things.
Yeah, but also
That's a big thing.
yeah.
You didn't shit out a baby
But
or
if-
pee one out.
honestly, if I could, I would, dude.
Oh,
Because
You
I'm
want
so
the-
sick and tired of hearing the
want the
moms bitch
pastries?
about. I'm sick of the moms getting all the credit.
How do I not get cupcakes?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Huh? It was so funny because one of my homies just had a baby,
Yeah.
and dude, this fool pulled up to the delivery room with his Xbox,
What?
and he's hooked it up to the
What?
fucking screen and started playing. Right?
A freaky. What is he playing? Fucking OBGYN. Call of delivery.
Bro, this fool text us in our group chat, right? He was like, look at this, bro, set it up clean. And I'm like, dude,
You know, my dad showed up to the thing with the game of Operation.
there you go. Talking about I could do it if you can't, doc.
I pull out the funny bone for $200. Okay.
Dude, and I was like, bro, you're a fucking genius. You're doing it for all dads who got fucking, asked out in that delivery. The delivery room, they don't give a fuck about the dads. And he said, dude, he was like, bro, I had to fucking sleep on a chair all night. It's cold as fuck. They give me a sheet. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
And he's right.
And
We
he's
don't get
right.
enough credit, dude. If it wasn't for us, these fucking moms wouldn't even be in the delivery room.
Correct.
So, I mean, they want equality. Hook us up with the fucking bed too, okay? Shit, hook us up with the fucking epidural too. We want to be high too. Why does
You have epidurals? Epidural me.
yeah, fucking epidural me. Here's my back.
Oh, fucking A. Well, listen. Okay. It's big. Look, May the 4th be with you is coming up tomorrow. Okay. For all the sci-fi, Star Wars peoples, May the 4th be with you
Yeah,
is such a big thing.
I know.
It's such a big thing, dude. And
I don't even want to get on fucking Instagram.
I might have posted May the 4th be with you at some point in my life. Now when every time I post, I kind of cringe. Like, I'm like, nobody, like, I see people like, okay, Chiqui takes pictures of all the food that we eat. The other day we were at the beach. We took a picture, and she's like, "Can I post this?" Like, "Oh fuck no, I don't want that shit up." Like, no, I don't. I didn't post it. Why the fuck are you gonna post it? I don't want that shit up. I don't want that shit up. Like, I'm like, I don't need people knowing. Oh, Martine's at the beach. Like fucking here I am at the beach. Here I am eating goddamn fucking totopos or whatever the fuck it is. Here it is. Fucking blah blah blah. And maybe that's my. I was talking about this with
Hashtag humble.
E-Zone. What's up?
Hashtag humble.
Hashtag humble. I was talking that to E-Zone the other day. How we were talking about how it's when you're in this field, in this industry, in this life, there is this constant need to post something. I have to engage. I have to post something. I have to post this. I have to post that. And sometimes I'm like, God, I look back at all the dumb shit I posted, and I'm like, that is fucking stupid. Something dumb, and I just feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm but I post shit and people like shit, people like crazy shit. Especially the more immature the shit that I post, the more attention it gets. And then I realize I'm fucking 50, Hooter. Like, what am I doing posting all this craziness? Like at some point, I have to get zen about it, you know? I don't know. Maybe I think too much about it, but where was I going with this? How did this conversation start?
That we're balls deep in May, Dad.
No, but we're talking about May the 4th. Oh, and so I think about all the things, and so I'm like, okay, there's like for 420, I got high all day, but I get high all day a lot of times.
Right.
You know? Sometimes I don't get high all day, but I get high during the day a couple of times, you know, and there's no way I don't get high before I go to bed. And so anyway,
That's fair.
but on 420, so many people that don't get high were posting. Posting. Did we talk about this before the other day?
No, but I feel it's the same about Cinco de Mayo.
It's the same thing about Cinco de Mayo, and it's the same thing about 420. It's like if you're posting on 420, chances are you probably there's people that are stoners that are stoners every fucking day. And then there's people that have that obligatory post for 420. They have that obligatory post for Cinco de Mayo. They have that obligatory post for this.
It's going to be May.
And
May the 4th.
May the 4th, you know? There's people that have no clue where it comes from, but they say May the 4th. There's people that have not watched nary a Star Wars film, yet are out there.
There they are.
May the 4th be with you. There's people that have no clue what Cinco de Mayo is. Mexican independence. Which,
that's my favorite.
You know, and so it's a big deal for you guys, right?
It's my
It's
favorite.
a big day for you. Big day for you coming up, huh?
My fucking
Bro, I remember when I worked at UCLA. I remember I don't know where there was some party something going on, and I remember telling my supervisor at the time. I say, hey, Vivian, I need this weekend off. And she said, well, you make your own schedules. Like, you could have not scheduled, you know, blah, 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 yada, yada. Yeah, but, you know, this is a big holiday for my people. And she said, a big holiday for your people? I said, yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo. And you know, I didn't know that it was going to fall on that weekend. And she goes, isn't it always Cinco de Mayo? Like, isn't it always on the 5th? How was it a surprise this time? And I was like, well, I didn't know what to say. And then I just made it more about like, well, you know, it's a very special day
Culture
for the
thing.
Mexican people,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And she ended up giving me the day off. But she looked at me like, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, you know, just maybe trying to be funny, maybe trying to bamboozle. I don't know what the hell.
But you just wanted the weekend off.
I just wanted the goddamn weekend off. All right. But I blamed it on my peoples.
Yeah.
You know. And, you know, the struggle of the...
You know, you people always trying to get a day off.
What
Imagine
people?
if she fucking
You
said
lazy
that shit.
people.
Imagine she would have told you that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I know you people.
I know you people and how you like your days off.
I don't know where that stereotype of Mexicans work hard came from, because you people are always trying to get that day off.
And hungover.
And so, you know, dude, I could care less about Cinco de Mayo.
Fuck
I
Cinco
really
de
could
Mayo.
care less. I really could care less. So the fact that you scheduled the practice means it's like, what the fuck? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, fuck them.
You know, and then of course there's Mother's Day. My mom has no idea that it's Mother's Day, so and then it defaults to all the moms that I know.
Yeah.
And then I send a happy Mother's Day to all these mamas, and you know what it feels like, Hooter? You ever have people that never text you, ever, but then you get a Merry Christmas?
I get a Thanksgiving,
Happy
Christmas,
birthday.
and New Year.
Do you get a happy
text.
birthday?
Oh, yeah, birthday too.
Sometimes it's a happy birthday.
Yeah. Those are the 4 throughout the year.
Happy birthday to G. Riley. It's his birthday week.
Oh.
To the homie. So, Cinco de Mayo, May the 4th, Mother's Day.
Yeah.
These are big income generators for the economy. Let's be honest. The fact that the first 10 days of May are
Woo!
tacos, tequila, cerveza. You see how I say
Cerveza,
that?
dinner, flowers, chocolates, bears, fucking picture frames.
For your mom?
Yeah.
Bears?
I mean,
It's not Valentine's Day, motherfucker.
hey, for your mom, you know, it's like a one-sided Valentine's Day.
All right.
You know,
That's good. You doing anything for Priscilla since she's your baby's mama?
yeah, but she ain't my mom, bro.
That's what my dad used to say. You're so Juan Moreno, bro.
She says that she's gonna start calling me Juan Moreno,
Bro,
and I said, you know what, Pella? I could be, if I was Juan Moreno, bro, I'd be having a lot more fun. I wouldn't even know.
I'd be showing up at 2 a.m. with Twinkies, waking up Mateito.
Yup. With a beer.
Let's go outside and sing.
Come on, motherfucker.
But yeah, he used to say, I go, ¿Qué le vas a comprar a mi mamá? What are you going to get my mom? That's mi mamá. Mi mamá ya se murió. She ain't my mom. My mom died. All right, fuck it.
Yeah, Mickey asked me, Pops, Mother's Day's coming. What are we going to get Mom? I said, she ain't my mom. And then she's like, okay, well, what are you going to get Grandmama then? And I'm like, hey, easy.
Yeah. So, are you guys doing anything for Mother's Day?
Dude, fucking Pilla, man.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Okay, my dumbass scheduled practice Wednesday, Friday, right? And then the boys' first game, Saturday. And then Pilla signed up for a goddamn pool party Saturday. And then Mother's Day is Sunday. I wish we were still in the fucking pandemic, dude. That one couldn't go nowhere. To nobody's house.
It ain't safe.
I know.
We got to stay in.
Yeah.
I was talking the other day. I was driving. I think that was Polly. And then I go, roll up the windows. The pandemic's going to get in. Did you ever think like the virus is coming?
Yeah.
Oh, did you touch that? There might have been virus on there.
I definitely thought that. And you know what my dumbass used to do? Like if I go to Costco and shit, I'd like try to not breathe so much.
Oh, you'd hold your breath. Okay, so then you'd have to take a big, deep one.
Right.
All full of virus.
Fucking dumbass.
So, speaking of...
Yeah.
Shout out to Rico and Mambo
Oh.
from Oxnard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boxnard.
They always put the dilemma of the day and somebody calls in asking for some relationship advice, right?
Yeah.
And so some chicks...
I like the dilemmas of the day. I always read them. They get me every fucking time.
They're so funny.
I know.
And so this one chick writes in and she says, hey, man. I'm paraphrasing. She didn't say it like this. She said, hey, man. So I'm feeling lonely here. Me and my cousin, we're best friends. She's my BFF and my prima. And a few months ago, we went to a party and we hooked up with Bob. I'm just making up a name. Maybe his name was Bob. I don't know. Hooked up with Bob and we had a threesome. And now she hooked up with him and they're in a relationship and she stopped talking to me. And then people were, she goes, do you think it's because we had the threesome? So of course.
No, it's because your favorite color is blue.
So of course people were like, what kind of West Virginia shit is this?
Right away.
Yeah, and then it's like, what the fuck? This is gross.
That shit sounded like a fucking Pornhub video, dude.
And then somebody says, with your cousin? What the hell's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. And somebody put, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that, yeah, it's because you had a threesome. Then some dude goes, somebody put, well, of course she don't want to talk to you. Her man's was balls deep in your vagina. Right in front of her. I could not stop laughing, dude. Her man's was balls, and I don't know if it was her man's or her man was balls deep, which is why we said when I said balls deep, it reminded me of that, and I was gonna lose my train of thought. But fortunately, I wrote it down on my little trustworthy little notebook here.
It never fails. It never fails you.
Balls deep in her vagina.
That's so funny, dude.
He was balls deep in her vagina.
That's pretty.
In your vagina, not her vagina. In your vagina.
Right. That's so wacky.
Vagina?
I mean, not that I wouldn't tear up two cousins at the same time, but that's wacky on the cousins.
Yeah. Well, there's sisters that hook up, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty wacky, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you know how everybody's like, oh, twins, and they fucking have like this weird
this weird
fantasy,
like fantasy of fucking twins.
But it's got to be like a man. Although, like, say you had a twin,
yeah,
like you would tear up a chick at the same time, right?
with my twin.
Yeah,
I've known dudes that date a chick and they want to tear her up with their brother.
mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I want to tear you up with my brother. Like, I don't know. I've never had a brother, but I've had close homies where we've torn it up.
Yeah, that's, and I figure it's.
I
the
mean,
same
listen,
shit.
Eiffel
Like, if
Tower came from somewhere and it wasn't France.
Yeah, I mean, it did. Then it came after that.
Who knows if it was before they built it, Hooter?
Yeah,
don't think
it
people were Eiffel Towering before that?
That could have been the
inspiration to build it.
You know what?
Just trying to drop some history gems here.
Yeah, I was a little too close-minded to
You
even
don't
think
care.
about that.
Mhm.
I don't have that kind of mind power to even the open-mindedness to even think about that kind of possibility.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, but here we are,
Mm-hmm.
and thank God I have a dad
Well, there you go.
to open my eyes towards those kind of things.
I
Mm-hmm.
went to Mexico.
Stays in Mexico.
I stay in Mexico,
dude.
bro.
You fucking live in Mexico.
I love it. I love it. I love it, even though it's gentrified. Went out there on a Thursday with a homie. I won't say her name, but I want to say thank you to her. She was gonna go out there and do some like facial stuff, like cosmetic stuff. You know, like you go to a spa here, but there's a spa there. And she's like, hey,
With a
man,
spa here and a spa there.
here a spa, there a spa, everywhere a spa. And she's like, hey man, I'll hook you up with a chingadera if you want to roll out for your cumple. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go, dude. And so we go out there, and I got a facial. I hadn't had a facial in a long time. They then they usually they put a steamer on, but apparently, and I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that they're not using steamers because of the pandemic. I don't know how true that is, but there's a lot of places that don't fuck with steam right now, and I don't know why that is.
There's a fucking steam shortage right now.
Don't get me started on the shortages. And so they didn't do the steam, and like the extractions, motherfucker. Like I had so much like blackheads, you know, and they did these extractions, and it hurt. But when I walked out of there, my face hadn't felt that clean in a long time. And I'm sitting there in the dark, and the lady left me in there with this mask, and I started taking selfies, and I posted it, and I just said, hey, caption this, I'll start, don't get it in my face, or don't get it in my eyes, or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And it just got a shit ton. I'm telling you, you know, because it looked like people were putting bukkake and blah, blah, blah. And
People love the jizz shit.
people love the jizz shit. But I guess I'm too old for it. But fuck it, I'm still there, you know, jizzing it up.
And even chicks who claim they don't like it, you know,
Don't
they're
like what?
quick to fucking comment about the jizz shit.
Oh, dude, they were like, oh, Martin got a fucking bukkake for all the fucking times he squirted on faces and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm in there, and it was one of the best facials. It was super inexpensive when you compare it to, you know, getting a facial here in the U.S.
The whole labor laws thing, but fuck it.
No, you know. And
Go ahead and keep exploiting those people. Over
they're
there.
exploiting me, Hooter. $5 coffee. Yeah. Okay. Affordable facial, but you're going to fucking pay for that coffee, you cocksucking pig. All right. And so had lunch over at Newport.
Okay. Newport.
Puerto Nuevo. And, Dude, I don't care how many times I go. That lobster with those tortillas and that rice and beans never gets old. And the last time I went, like, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you're there again," and I was like, I fought going, and this time I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Why am I letting these people influencing me?
Yeah.
Like, I want to go, and I want to go have me some fucking, Puerto Nuevo style lobster.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Don't judge me.
Yeah.
And so went over there, had a nice meal, and I get home.
When'd you get home?
That same day. It was a turnaround trip.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was a little day trip.
Oh, dude, I thought you were out there.
Dude, we just went. The appointments were early. The appointments were like at 9 a.m.
Oh, shit.
We were done before freaking 11.
Okay.
So we got time to go get freaking lunchy lunch and cross the border in time. I was home by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
No fucking way.
Dude. That's how I do.
That's how you do, dude.
And so now I will tell you that I went on a wild goose chase.
Of course.
For the cheeky, because she says to me, "Hey man, can you get these soaps, but get it from the market? I don't want the ones that they're selling at the border. I want to know what they really cost, and I want to have this variety." So I go to this one place, and they're like, "Nope, we're run out. Nope, we ran out. Nope, there's this soap shortage with the scrubber. There's a shortage, dude.
Let it be known.
Let it be known. The TikTok caused this shortage.
Yes.
Okay? I'm not on TikTok, but I do know this.
Dude, okay. I'm going to sound super old, but the fucking TikTok scene, dude, and the way they blow shit up is fucking... I mean, obviously it's awesome because they just straight up blow up business for some people, but holy fuck, dude. Like, if it's a cool spot, they completely fucking burn it, dude.
Yeah.
To the fucking ground.
To the point where you don't want to deal with it anymore. So I went to 3 different stores, right? No, I went to La Ley, I went to the Calimax, and I went to another one, I forget the name. One of them I found the stupid palomas.
Oh, yeah.
And I grabbed a
The new
12er.
mix.
Huh?
The new mix.
Dude, I grabbed a 12er. I go to pay. It was before 10. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I go, well, I'll grab it at the next place. Of course, the next place wasn't there.
Of course.
I was so like, this is the universe telling me don't buy these goddamn palomas, don't get this goddamn soap.
Dear Cheeky,
Yeah.
the universe has spoken.
we get to the border, and my friend says, "Hey man, it's a soap." I go, yeah, now I'm good. Because now she had told me I want it from the market.
Yes,
I want this. I already know this. And she goes, so she's looking at me and she goes, "Motherfucker,
We've been on this fucking...
we went to 3 fucking places to look for the shit, and now you're good? Get the goddamn soap." I go, no, I'm good. And I'm not trying to explain the
detail.
whole goddamn
Yes,
thing. But
yes.
but in retrospect, I go, I must have sounded like a dummy. Like, I don't want it no more.
No, dude, I'm the same way, bro. Like, I instead of going through a crazy explanation, I'll just save it for the podcast.
So I get home, minding my business, giving no fucks. Go on Twitter, and I'm reading this about this mother in Long Beach.
Dude, I was going to bring that up.
What's that?
This story.
Okay, this mother in Long Beach who decides to save $1,500 on her lipo and tummy tuck and goes to TJ, young, healthy woman,
Yeah.
and dies from complications on the table. Now, look,
On the table, dude.
this really hit me hard. Because I've been saying I got this treatment in TJ. It was great. I would recommend it for anybody, blah, 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 blah.
But you were out there not doing tummy tucks and things.
Well, I was doing freaking bigger surgery than that.
Yeah.
But now, here's the other side of it. I researched this doctor. I researched his credentials. I researched his history. I saw his his track record, his qualifications, his education before I let him saw into my goddamn shoulder, right? Now, this lady was an African American woman. I'm guessing that she does not speak Spanish, doesn't understand the language. Her friend said so anyway, she ended up dying on the table, right? Kiwana Weaver, I believe is her name, is how I spelled it, right? Yeah. Anyway, it was 3 women that had complications that day. It wasn't just her. It was her homie was Kanisha Davis, Kiwana Weaver, and Esmeralda Iniguez. All of them had problems with the same doctor the same day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this doctor and this fool's name, Dr. Lopez, I think. Dr. Jesus Lopez. You know, he had a clinic, so he doesn't have a license to do plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one for cosmetic surgery, which is two different animals, right? This dude had a clinic shut down on him. They shut down his clinic in 2015 for, operating without a license. Now, if you're going to again, it might sound super easy. It's just a tummy tuck. It's just lipo. It's no big deal. Bro, people go to Brazil. They go here. They go there. They go to all these countries because it's super affordable. And they always, like, that model that died, what's her name? The chick that was getting her butt done. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Instagram model with, like, millions of followers.
I don't know.
Yeah, she died getting her butt. She'd always get things done. You see the picture of the last picture that she posted. There's nothing that she needed. She didn't need anything. I think the woman was in her 20s. That was just, amazing body. These unrealistic expectations of these bodies and the pressure to get them.
I blame fucking Instagram, dude.
Of course,
all these Photoshop pictures.
But these goddamn doctors that are operating without the proper shit, thinking I could do that, I could do that. I could do that. Like it's one thing to get a suture kit and tell somebody, I'll clean out your wound and I'll sew you up, which is highly risky, or here, take this medication to get rid of your, blah, 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 this and that. Again, you're not qualified to do that. How dare you? But it's a lot more, I can understand that a lot more than just diving in and doing plastic surgery on somebody without any goddamn certifications or qualification or proper training, right? And so I just wanted to say to all the people that have listened in the past and heard me say it is safe. It's safe if you do your due diligence. There's always going to be complications with any surgical procedure. You're taking a risk, especially if you're going under anesthesia. Mm-hmm. But you minimize that risk by checking these people out. You can't just go and let somebody cut into you. And I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming the woman. I'm blaming this. The responsibility falls on the doctor.
Yeah, he should have never been doing it.
He should have never been doing it. But my bigger picture here is that because I've said I did this, I will recommend it. I still do, and I still stand by the physician that I worked with, or that worked on me rather. But if you are gonna go, don't just look at a freaking, sale on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Don't go for the fucking offer up.
Don't go for the freaking, Craigslist goddamn butt lift. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying?
And it's so sad, dude, because she left 2 kids, a husband, and it was probably just like, fucking, it's so sad. Because I know, like, moms, they fucking have babies and they're just like, oh, my body's not the same, and it's not. But fuck it, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather your body not the same and still here than
trying to get it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come bring that loose skin over here, mija.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I think you as I've gotten older, I've learned to love myself with all my
Flaws.
and imperfections.
Yeah, of course.
Do I have man boobs when I let myself go? Absolutely. Am I gonna go get lipo on these bitches? Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like man titties, then don't
Sorry.
suck on them. Then fucking caress my back.
Don't cup them.
Don't cup them. So it's, do I have a bit of a gut? Of course I do. And, will I try running? Will I try working out a little bit more? Absolutely. I don't know that I'd let somebody start sucking fat out of my shit, for the sake of anything else. And look, again, I'm not judging the woman for any of it. I'm not blaming her or anybody that's a victim to these goddamn charlatans. Because again, there's complications when complications happen. That's just part for the course. But when it's a fucking asshole selling something he's not qualified to sell, fuck that piece of shit.
Fucked up.
And again, anybody that's contemplating it, do your research is all I want to say.
And dude, it's funny? I know a lot of moms, dude, who got hooked up on the fucking Biden bucks. And they took that shit straight to TJ, bro, to get a new body. And it worked out for them, which is cool as fuck, but...
And there's plenty of doctors out there qualified to do it. I'm not going to shit on TJ as a whole. I actually wrote down the numbers. In 2018, this is 2018, 2.4 million people crossed the border for some type of medical procedure in TJ.
God damn.
Or in Mexico. I think TJ, but...
TJ? Alone?
I think so.
That's a lot, dude.
Compared to 800,000 in 2014. That more than doubled,
Yeah.
Now, who knows what 2019 and 2020 were like? Well, 2020 was the pandemic, so I don't know how many people were going out there. But yeah, there's a lot of people that use the Biden bucks for that. I don't, rest in peace to this lady, and I hope the other two chicks recover, because they're really going through some, some chick had some problems with her kidneys. The other girl was like septic. Like big time shit went on, which, who knows if who knows what it was, but clearly this monkey, if he's been shut down in the past,
he's been up to some shady shit.
You don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been shut down for unethical shit.
And there's a lot of shit you can find on Google.
You could Google shit. It takes a few minutes, Anyway, I'll leave it at that.
If you can find the chick who your dude's cheating on you with on Instagram, you could definitely do your due diligence on a fucking doctor who's about to operate your ass.
Thank you. There you go.
Got it? Everybody hear that?
6 years ago, this motherfucker got shut down.
Dude, that's yesterday.
If it would have got shut down in freaking 89 when there was no internet and no paper trail,
exactly.
I get it.
Me too. I get it.
And again, I know that people need bigger asses. I get it.
There's some wild asses out there, dude.
Bro.
And what's crazy is just, it's like
ahead.
Fucking, the leg looks like this straw.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it's just this fucking
Kaboom.
like, where did that come from?
Bro.
And then again, fucking goes back to the back.
I would like, okay, we were chilling somewhere. I'm not gonna say the place because then everybody know exactly what I'm talking about. But I was chilling somewhere, and somebody said, "Man, they all have nice asses in here." I go, "Man, there's man," and then and these were beautiful women, not taking nothing away from them, but none of their bodies looked like they work out, right? And then I go, "Yeah, that shit's bought." And this guy looks at me like I'm a hater, right? And he goes, "They could have, worked it out, or it could be." I go, "Look, man, I used to have big biceps, big giant biceps. And I used to work out hard. And I used to take supplements. and my biceps only got so big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how many squats they're doing. That shit ain't going like that and then like that. It's coming. There's no way in hell. I don't care how many squats you do. I know based on how many curls and bicep workout and I've seen homies that work out and it only gets so big before it's like, whoa, what the hell is that? What the fuck
is going on? Yeah.
And there's a lot of surgical asses out there, bro.
So, and they look like ants. They look like ants.
Or hormigas.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Not ants.
No. Yeah. The fucking insect. And dude, and then the worst part is they're over there selling you a fucking ass workout on Instagram. Like if
that's what got them the ass.
Yeah, you do this 5 times a week and guess what? You can have one of these fucking bad boys too. No, you can't.
You cannot. I don't care how many lunges. I don't care.
You could fucking sleep in a lunge position.
It's not gonna
fucking grow like that, dude.
No. You could light the ass candle. No matter how much wiki and moon water I put on it, your ass will not get that big. It'll grow, but not like that. Okay? So that's that.
That is that. That is that. Dude, my fucking kids. Mm-hmm. So Mike is still on the fucking disabled list because he can't. He still got glue and shit, right? Uh-huh. Fucking asshole. And
did you say the disabled list?
Yeah. And dude, he like wants to play, right? But obviously he can't because then that shit's gonna explode or whatever. I don't know what the fuck the doctor said. But anyways, there's days where I have 2 practices, one for the young ones and then one for Miki's team, and it's back to back. Like I don't fucking.
So he's not practicing.
No.
Oh wow.
And Mateo has been practicing on both sides, right? And dude, during Miki's practice, because that's the second practice, he's fucking like wiped, bro. Like midway through, like he was at a hitting station, right? And like. I was at a different place and this fool just dropped his bat and he just started walking across the field and shit, right? And I'm like, hey man, where are you going? And he's like, I gotta tell mom something. And I'm like, no, you fucking don't, bro. Get your ass back there. He's like, nope, gotta tell mom something. And I'm like, this piece of shit. I'm like, what are you gonna tell her? And this fool just looks at me. I'm hungry.
That was about to pass out like you at the gym in Fullerton.
Yes. And bro,
it's better to work out on an empty stomach because you burn more fat. I don't have any fat to burn.
It's called fasted cardio. Ever heard of it, bitch? Dude. And so he looks at me, right? And he's like, I'm hungry, right?
Oh my God.
And he said it all loud and all the parents heard, dude, right? And they fucking almost fell out. And then fucking Pilla just kind of like face palmed and she was like, okay, papas, we'll feed you right now.
Pulling out cheeseburgers from her freaking diaper bag.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, there's like 10 minutes left. And he's like, fuck, okay. And so we left. Or so he went back.
I love how you said that like he has any concept of what the fuck 10 minutes is.
I know. And so practice is over and he's like, okay, I'm hungry. Can we eat now? And I'm like, yes, dude. So we go feed his ass. And bro, like mid-eating, he was already like nodding off, right? And I was like, Mateo, you good? Yeah, Pops, we just tired. And I was like, asshole, God. That's how me and your mom feel all the time, dude, right? Yeah, this is how you feel? Like, he don't give a fuck, but he's entertaining the thought, you know? And sure as shit, dude, like, as soon as he was done eating, boom, he didn't want to do anything. We didn't even tell him. He just went straight to his bed and fucking passed out, bro. It's the best. And honestly, all the other parents come up to me and they're like, dude, because it's so funny. Like, I don't let these little fucks get water and shit. Because I figured, like, bro, you're fucking 6, 7, 8 years old. Do you really need water?
No, you're not dehydrated.
You know,
No such thing.
you
Remember
drink
when me and Johnny took you and his daughter on a, you don't remember.
on a bike ride.
Yeah, on a bike ride.
Yeah.
And it was like late as balls, and you guys were we hadn't fed you motherfuckers, and this was before cell phones, so nobody could call us and say feed those monkeys.
Right.
And you guys just started devouring shit, and like you didn't eat things, and you just ate everything that was there because you were just
Whatever was in sight.
yeah.
I know, dude. Same thing with and so like I was saying, I don't let these fools. It's like quick. Let's just get everything we can get done in an hour, yada yada, you know. And so at the end, like the last 15 minutes is just constant running, and all the parents come up to me after, and they're like, "Dude, thank you, because these guys are fucking wiped out after practice. Like, they are done. They are wiped. They go straight to bed. Like, they eat, sleep, and that's it. They knock out." And I'm like, you know what, dude? You're welcome, bro. And that's twice a week. I do these fucks a favor.
Yep. They're like, hey man, can we do this 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, can we up it?
Just up it, you know, I think it's a strong team. They benefit from the practices. That's fucking awesome. That's good. That's really good. The hell was I gonna say?
Also,
Se me fue la onda.
this one homie hits me up, right? And he's like, yo, dude, I heard the episode where you were talking about that lady who just signed up her kid without knowing what the fuck. And he was like, dude, my mom was a single mom, and she signed me up for baseball, and I had to sell. I forgot what he had to sell in order to make the team to pay for the fees. But he himself, and we're talking about T-ball.
T-ball.
Like, he had to go
Come
out.
on.
Like, whatever Little League. It was little, you know.
At T-ball, you don't know that you got to sell something, nor do you know how much the value of money is. T-ball. Come on.
That's not true, dude.
Come on, man.
Dude, that's not fair, because in elementary school, you're out there selling chocolates
And your parents make the change.
for $1 or whatever the fuck,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Yeah, and somebody gives you 3 quarters and you give them 5 chocolates.
Anyways.
Okay.
Jesus, dude.
Okay, no. T-ballers, no algebra.
Okay, fucking
Okay, anyway.
Mustang division.
So the kid sold what? What did he sell?
So I forgot what he had to sell, but in order to...
Motherfucker was out there slanging.
Yo, I got the whole family. Hey, brothers, we're playing.
Mom, buy you a house. I just sold this ounce of crack.
Mom, I just bought the park. No, so he's like, hey, man.
Nice. Like an ounce of crack is going to buy you a house.
Well, hey, that's the start. He was out there selling whatever the fuck he needed to sell so that they could let him play on the team to cover the fees and stuff. And he was like, dude, when you were talking about that shit, it reminded me of that. And it fucking brought water to my eyes. Like, I was about to cry. And he said, I'm a part of a certain club, and I'm not going to say the name of the club, but, and also it's a legal club. It's not like a motorcycle club, you know? So they're
You're saying
getting the wrong
motorcycle
ideas.
clubs aren't legal?
I'm just saying some motorcycle clubs, you know how they do, and it's not a donation from
How
them.
do they do it?
Oh, you know they how they do.
Anyway,
So anyways, this guy's like, hey, I'm a part of this club, and we do a lot of charity work,
so why don't you say the club?
because I don't know if he wants his shit on blast.
Okay.
Um,
Well, they do charity. I'm sure that.
Anyways,
Yeah,
but now a bunch of motherfuckers are gonna be hitting it up like,
Yeah,
hey, I heard
yeah.
you're giving out money.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's like, I'd love to sponsor some kids for the next baseball season. And I said, dude, that'd be fucking awesome. Like, I'll reach out to the director, the park director, because you know me. Beto says he's the mayor of Carson. I don't know. I feel like I'm tailing him.
I think you're at least a councilman.
Exactly. And I was like, I'll talk to her and fucking maybe we can set it up to where, you
Underprivileged kids that normally wouldn't be able to play are given the
if
opportunity.
that's what's stopping you from signing up your kids, if a financial thing is what's
or a
stopping
language thing.
Yes. This club is going to sponsor those kids to be able to play too. And I think, dude, that has some solid legs, man.
No, I
you
think
know
that's
what I mean?
awesome. No,
and if I fucking bring that shit to Carson, dude, and I don't get elected fucking councilman or whatever the fuck Beto's signing me up for, I'm moving.
Oh, you're leaving.
I'm fucking leaving Carson, bro.
Really now?
So God damn it. So I'm not.
That's a Juan Moreno shit for your ass.
So look, I'm not a man of fucking I don't like to put what's it called? What the fuck is it called?
False promises.
No. Threats. Threatening to leave.
Yeah,
or fucking
yeah,
what is
yeah.
it? What is it? What
Empty.
No.
I don't know.
Like chicks who say, okay, ultimatum.
Ultimatums.
I love how as soon as I say chicks, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Mr. Ultimatum himself over there. If he doesn't propose this year, that's it. I'm out of here. Now, I'm not a man of those kind of ultimatums, but if I bring that kind of fucking program, I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I better get elected something.
I hear you.
Treasury.
Treasurer.
Fucking treasurer. Fucking whatever the fuck.
Most likely to succeed. Biggest flirt. Most athletic.
Funniest person. Most hilarious. Yeah, dude. And where the fuck is Beto in all this, dude?
No idea. No
Fucking
idea.
asshole.
He's out there golfing.
Dude, he's out there golfing every other day talking about, dude, this fucking
You
piece
know,
of
he's
shit.
the epitome of a politician because
know.
he golfs more than Trump golfed when Trump was president.
Yep, and he has the most to
Beto's the
say.
mayor, and he is just out there golfing like Trump.
And on
He's
Twitter.
a true politician.
I know.
And on Twitter.
He's on
just
Twitter.
tweeting.
And dude, this fucking asshole. Dude, oh, you know what? It's so funny. I'm kind of going to put him on blast, but fuck it. We're here. Beto. Dude, this fool posted a picture, right? Talking about I'm an influencer, yada yada. This fool had Nike golf shoes, fucking Nike pants, Nike polo, and a fucking hat with shades.
Like Tiger Woods.
Dude, somebody said,
Beto Bosque.
bro, somebody said,
Beto Bush.
That's what it would look like if you ordered a George Lopez off of Wish.
What?
Because that fool had a cigar. That fool had a cigar.
And a hat.
Bro, because I took that
my
shit.
God.
took
That's
that
a
picture.
George Lopez from Marshalls.
That you get on the border, bro. A fucking 7-year-old sells you that fucking George Lopez right there, bro.
With a soap for cheeky.
Da na 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 da 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 da.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, so fucking I took his picture and I was like, hey man, I posted it on my story. I was like, who the fuck is this guy anymore? Do we even know him? He's always talking about he's the man of the people. He's changed, dude.
He is
You
a
know?
man of the people.
It doesn't look like it. He's fucking so far removed,
Nike
bro.
people?
Yeah, he's part of the fucking 1%ers now, dude.
Oh.
And so then this little cute honey, right, puts hard eyes. She reacts to the picture with hard eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? And then I said, oh, you're trying to be funny. And she said, oh, fuck. I thought this was his page. Since I reposted a picture of him, she
Yes.
thought she was responding to Beto
Yes.
with hard eyes. Like she was sliding into fucking guys' DMs.
DMs or comments?
DMs, because I posted it on my story. And she reacted with hard eyes.
Oh.
And I said, fuck me. This stupid ass, I'm fucking shitting on him. Meanwhile, he has honeys reacting with fucking hard eye emojis. All the dudes are hating, calling him a fucking wish.com
Nope,
George
nope,
Lopez.
nope.
No, dude,
Beautiful
this fucking asshole.
Beto. Beautiful Beto.
Dude, this motherfucker.
Is that the name of the episode? Beautiful Beto? Hard Eye Beto?
Hard eye Beto. Dude.
Beto?
That's funny because he's going to hear it on the I didn't tell him because I didn't want him to get his fucking head even bigger, you know? But
So I'm gonna put Beto, Baytoe, or Beto.
no, Beto. Because dude, he's part of the 1%ers, and they for sure call him Beto.
Okay.
On the golf course, he's fucking Beto,
He's
and that's
Bay.
what he's been.
Oh, and to her, he's Bay.
He's Bay. BAE, dude. Bay.
Beto. Heart, eye, Beto. There you
That
go.
cock sucking pig. I couldn't believe. I said, "Oh,
Chicky, write that down.
this chick swore she was sliding into this fool's DMs."
Wow.
And then-
Just blasting him, bro.
I know.
Why
I know.
you're such a freaking rata.
She was a cute
What's it
little
feel like
honey.
to eat cheese, homie?
She was a cute little honey, dude. So it was even more like, oh, this
Surprising?
Yeah, I mean, you
You
know,
didn't think he's got it like
I
that?
thought chicks thought the same as us dudes. Like,
Oh,
who's
no,
this piece of
clearly
shit? No,
He
dude, this
looked
fool's
good.
got
Maybe he
fucking.
look- hey,
Dude.
He looks very athletic.
Yeah, they want to hop into his fucking lowrider golf cart. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip. Take a little trip to Carson.
To the green.
So, speaking of Beto.
Oh, you got a Beto story too?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But there is. Did you hear about this, Huda? There's going to be a gas shortage coming this summer.
Dude, gas is. I pumped for $5.
What?
Yes.
Where? Were you running out and you needed some or what?
Yep. In Carson.
Ouch.
Yep. $4.95.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. So now, there's going to be a gas shortage supposedly by summertime.
Oh yeah, I sent that to you.
Yeah. Did you send that
Yeah,
to me?
yeah.
Okay, yes. And so I started digging.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is there a gas shortage, there is a chicken wing shortage.
Oh, I saw that too.
The great chicken wing shortage of 2021. Actually, that sounds like a better name than Hard-Eye Beto.
Yeah. Fuck Beto. Chicken wing shortage is so funny.
Of 2020. The great chicken wing shortage of 2021. And on top of the chicken wing shortage, chicken wing prices are going through the roof, they say.
Mm-hmm.
These restaurants are saying we can't get enough chicken wings and we're having to pay more for them and we're paying more for them than we've ever paid. This is what happened during the goddamn pandemic, Cooter.
Mm-hmm.
Prices of everything went up.
Fucking lumber.
Everything went up, right? Now,
I was about to build Pilla fucking her dream house. Lumber's through the roof. I can't anymore.
when shit goes up, seldom does it come down.
Except for Soul and Doge.
And hard-ons.
yeah.
There's it's supply and demand, right? It's basic economics, right?
Economics 101, people.
There you go. I didn't take the class, but you know, it's just
But here I am teaching it.
here I am spitting it out like I went to some university, and they told me to talk like this. Okay, and so it's supply and demand. And so there's a big supply for chicken wings.
Inflation, if you will.
So on top of these shortages, there's other shortages as well.
Yeah.
But there's a worker shortage.
Dude, yes.
There's nobody willing to go back to work. I was talking to Otto over at Estrella Negra, and he's telling me, he goes, bro, he goes, I can't, he goes, I have the green light to open regular hours. I don't have the staff to keep it open. There's signs that people are posting online where, like Hardee's, right, the Carl's Jr. of the Midwest
Coast.
or the East Coast or wherever the hell it is,
Yeah.
It has a sign that says closed due to
Not enough staff.
not enough staff, and
We're
we are not
hiring.
hiring. And we were at we had brunch, Polly, we went out with Polly to brunch, and we're at the Huntley on in Santa Monica, and we're talking about this, and the waiter says, we're hiring. If you guys know anybody that needs a job, we're hiring here too. They heard our conversation, right? And so there's a misconception on the shortages. There's not a gas shortage. there's a shortage of people to drive these trucks.
I was just about to tell you that. Yeah, there's enough gas, but there's not enough monkeys to deliver the gas.
And so there's during the pandemic, obviously, there was no cars on the road. We saw that. Mm-hmm. So if there's no cars on the road, ain't nobody buying gas. And if nobody's buying gas, then there's no need for these. So these people got laid off.
Supply and demand.
It's hungry. Now, when they like we said earlier, it's supply and demand. There was no demand.
Point. Supply. Demand. Last year summer, no need. So gas prices were down.
Lest anyone be fooled. So anyway, so these distributors or whoever it was laid off these drivers, right? Mm-hmm. And these drivers are sitting there, and I'm sure that if you're driving a tanker full of gas, you're getting paid X amount of dough,
right, and
you have bills that you need to cover. Mm-hmm. And you're sitting there saying like, okay, and because a lot of people are saying, well, it's the unemployment, and I'm not disagreeing. There's part of it that is people saying, fuck that, I'm getting this much and that's it. But when you think about people that were doing a job like delivering gas on those trucks, mm-hmm, there's no way in hell they're getting unemployment to compensate for that. There's a big gap there, sure, right? Yeah. And so they figured they probably reinvented themselves and figured something else out to generate that income, right? Because you're not gonna, as a human being, you're gonna figure something out, right?
Of course.
Or you're gonna say, "Fuck it, I quit."
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that figured something different out, and now they're like, "Well, fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to freaking drive these fucking
tankers.
Crazy chemicals, you know."
Yeah.
I figured out that I could make just as much doing this,
blah, blah, blah.
Just about as much without the
driving
these crazy fumes of gasoline and cancer-causing agents, right?
The Roundup.
Roundup gas. And so they can't get enough. If you can't get people to fill these positions, you can't get drivers, you can't get this, you can't get that. So a lot, like Otto was telling me that he was at a meeting with the equivalency of the Chamber of Commerce, all these business owners out there, and they all have the same problem. They can't get people to come back to work fast enough in order to be able to open like they used to. So I think prices will go up if there is no gas.
People to deliver, there's not going to be enough gas. Now, I do know, like, fast food, supermarkets, fucking, whatever. Like,
what's that last comment say?
Doing OnlyFans, raza.
Yeah, that's what people are doing. People are doing OnlyFans. They're not going back to porn.
Home Depot, department stores, shit like that, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Like if you were working there full time and you got laid off and now you're collecting unemployment, mm-hmm, the trade-off if you do go back to work is about $100 a week, maybe like 150 per se or whatever. And that depends on, if you were part-time, full-time, whatever the fuck. But the average is about $125 a week extra, which, dude, you either go back to work and make an extra $100 or...
And is it really making an extra $100 by the time you get done paying for your food, your
gas,
especially
gas prices right now?
With gas prices going up, it's impossible to do this.
The Theas aren't the only teachers in the family.
It's in our genes.
Pieces of shit. Dude, zero knowledge of anything. And here we are
spitting facts.
Dude, we teach shit every week, bro.
Do your due diligence when you go have surgery in Mexico. And make sure. God damn it.
Today's lesson, we're going to teach supply and demand. Open up your textbooks. Dude.
It's chapter 33 under supply.
Okay, now when you go home tonight, you read the chapter about demand.
We will have a quiz sometime this week. Be ready.
Dude, imagine 2 teachers teaching one class like me and you, dude. And half of it is sarcasm. Dude, all students would be lost as fuck.
Bro, I forgot what the hell I did the other day. Oh, when I was talking to, when I saw Micah and Mateo, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking about how sarcasm gets lost in the swinging from the curtain. You know, oh, yeah, maybe you should swing over here. It's fucking stronger. And there they go. And I'm like, whoa, I'm kidding. Like, clearly I'm talking to them like little grown-ups, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like, hey, maybe you should have done this instead, you fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's bananas, man. But yeah, no, I think we do provide enough knowledge.
So ballsy.
I want to give a quick shout out to, we did it earlier before we started the podcast, but we were talking about El Cheer Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a dude who, his daughters are all cheerleaders, I think, or they're on cheer teams or something.
Yeah.
And he calls himself El Cheer Dad. Now, that culture of cheering, because my niece did it for many years, and I think I only went to maybe 2 of the things because I was constantly on the road and things. But when I went, my God,
Shit's intense.
it is beyond like the pressure that these motherfuckers are under, and the competition where they there's people that travel from all over the country, right? To make it to, it's just as competitive as the sports that they're cheering for, without well, I don't want to say without the recognition, because when they have their own, because when they're cheering,
Competitions.
everybody's watching them cheer for the team, and they're focused on the team. But when they're cheering when they're competing against other cheers teams, it's a whole different animal. Now they are the ones that are the athletes, right? They're not cheering for somebody; they're themselves. And so this dude calls himself El Cheer Dad, and boy, is he a cheer dad. This dude that's his world revolves, just like, you know, everybody's world revolves around their kids, his kids are cheer, and his world revolves around cheer, and he's an involved parent, which is fantastic. So I just want to give him props for that.
And you know what, dude? That fool's a straight up girl dad and a real one, dude. Like, you know how people,
a real one.
They're doing it like for clout, bro. Like, you know how like Kobe, he made it super popular and trendy to say, "Oh, I'm a girl dad." And then everybody who had a daughter was like, "Oh, I'm a girl dad." But this dude, like, he doesn't even post about it. This fool just has his daughter's backs and like is 1,000% on board. He like cheers his daughters on as hard as they cheer
The teams,
yeah,
or for themselves,
like, yeah. And like he'll pull up to fucking football games, you know, and like he's posting like if he has a kid on the football team, but he's posting for his daughters who are cheering on those Fridays, dude. You know, and it's just super cool to see him have like their back like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. So just, you know, and look, anybody out there that's doing dad things, mom things, especially this Mother's Day weekend. I know Hooter shits on Mother's Day, but I just want to give a shout out to all the moms out there and all the dads, not just the moms. Anybody that's out there doing parenting things, whether you're signing up your kids for sports and it's out of your element, it's uncomfortable, you're treading into unknown territory there, whether you're do whatever it is, however it is that you're involved, man, big props. It's not easy being a parent. Most people, the only parenting that they know is by what they saw their parents do. That's why I think it's beneficial to be a product of divorce, because you see so many different parenting styles versus just one dysfunctional one. You see dysfunctional ones and functional ones and alternative ones, and I think that the more tools you have, the better equipped you are.
Dude, I tell Pilla all the time I need to leave her ass to make it for the better of our kids, bro. I'm like, dude, I need to fucking leave this family, dude, so that you guys could really fucking thrive. That then maybe I'll come back later on once they're better people and they've learned more.
I'll have another family, and then we'll compare the two and see which one thrives more.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and look, I'm being facetious here, but as long as you're involved in one way, shape, or form, even if it's once a month, for some people, because there's parents that just for years they don't reach out to their kid. They check out, and it's unfortunate for both the parent and the kid because there's that there's an emptiness there, and there's sometimes where there's a necessity to do that, like the tough love thing, like your kid's just a freaking crackhead and there's no way that you're going to be able to do anything for them and they have to come to their own rock bottom. Yeah. I get it. Or if you're a kid whose parent is just a piece of shit parent, it's not always that, oh, this is going to be beneficial for you to be in this person's life. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's kids that I've known grown adults that are like, nah, man, I cannot deal with this crazy bitch or this crazy man. Fuck that. It hurts me, and it's I know that we say toxic in a facetious way, but it does more damage for me to keep trying to make this work than it's worth, and I get that as well. Mm-hmm. So it's not always the case, but if it is, if it's possible to have some type of relationship, by all means, you should do it because I think it's important.
It is, and that what, I think that's a good out because. Like you said, Mother's Day is this week. Mm-hmm. And even if you have a toxic mom, just don't live with her. But fucking send her flowers or whatever the fuck. Take her to dinner. And, if she's toxic and you don't like her, well, then just take her to one of the Mother's Days. Okay? You choose either Sunday or the fucking Mexican non-Guadi Mother's Day on the 10th.
Non-Guadi. But
we already went in, dude. What do you mean? I love how now I'm the fucking bad
I thought
guy.
you were doing the American one.
No, I'm saying if your mom's toxic and you can't be around them, I'm saying you take them to the Sunday or you take them both. You go to the fucking Sunday and to the Mexican non-Guadi one on the 10th.
Yeah. I just want to say, I want to give my mom a special shout out, Mm-hmm. I don't know when was the last Mother's Day that she remembers or that she actually knew that it was Mother's Day.
I think Cheesecake Factory, dude, in Brea.
Fuck. That was in Brea?
Mm-hmm.
Was that what?
It was
before
2010. 2008.
Yeah, I was going to say 07, 08.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it had to have been. And that's a long time ago. That's a lifetime ago. And the sad thing is that you don't know.
Shit, that was 13 years ago, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
God,
you don't know when G. Riley said, one day you're going to go outside and play with your friends. And you don't know that that's going to be the last time you go outside to play.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
One day you're going to go in your car. You're going to sit down in your car. And when you get out, it's not going to hurt. And that's going to be the last time it doesn't hurt. One day it's going to be this. And you don't know. You don't realize that it's the last one. And make everything, I think, like if it's the last one. Because nothing is fucking guaranteed. I mean, look at that lady who probably went and got her shit done so that by Mother's Day she could be hot as fuck. Mm-hmm. She would have been fully recovered by now, right?
Oh, yeah, should have been ready to get torn up right now. This Sunday.
There you go.
And the 10th.
So many Mother's Days. Anyway, you should do something for the kids.
What do you mean?
So that they could do for Pilla.
Oh, dude, yeah, I just talk shit, bro. I'm not for reals. I fucking do it every year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to have them make a breakfast.
That's why I talk shit, because I still do it, It's the motherfuckers that talk shit that are real fucking... those motherfuckers are the real dudes, bro. But I only talk shit about things that I'm a pussy about, you know what I mean? And I fucking always talk shit. We're not going to do nothing. She's not my mom. Only because I do it, I talk shit about beating up Pilla, but because I don't beat her up, for real,
For Christ's sake.
So I could joke about that because I don't do it. You know, because you got to be a real dark motherfucker to beat somebody down and also joke about it.
Right. Yeah, my wife was asking for it.
And little did she's like shaking right there. You know? I'm not asking for it right now.
Oh my God. Big shout out to Beto. You know we love you, motherfucker. We don't mean no fucking, you know, when we call you Marshall's Beto, we don't mean it. Happy Mother's Day to you. To all the dads doing double duty as a dad and a mom.
Yep.
Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Drinko. And that's it.
That's it, bro. Peace.